You do it.
You're damn right I do.
Do you use the restroom, sir?
No, I'm looking for the upstairs.
The upstairs, I think it's the elevator right down there.
Oh yeah, go over it. Hi.
That's cool. I mean, I don't want to go here or anything. I just been noticing people.
Thank you. Once again, greetings and salutations. He's not Mike.
And he ain't not, but guess who this is? Who are you?
Pericles Lewnes.
Ah, that's right. And we are live, that's right, we are live at Kent State University, or as live as anybody really can be in Kent, Ohio. And we are getting ready to watch Mr. Lewnes' brand new film. What is it called?
It's called Loop.
It's called Loop, and we will get to that in a second. But first, this man here is famous. I think we can call you famous. Let's be honest. Even if a horror fan has not seen the movie, he has at least heard of it.
You need to lay off the coke.
I'm sorry, man, but I got a little hyped up for this. Okay? And besides, he gets good stuff. Anyway, Mr. Lewnes here is also responsible for the cult classic Redneck Zombies. Not only one of the first films shot on videotape, but one of the bloodiest things you've probably ever seen on videotape.
Also one of the films that I myself have never seen. I don't have to.
What are you trying to say?
I'm going to just run on the title, Redneck Zombies. I live with one.
You know, when I get that, he is going to be in big trouble. Anyway, Mr. Lewnes, let's start things off talking about Redneck here. Now, when you were writing the script, was it your intention just to make and take this with the compliment that it is such a bad movie?
Yeah, actually, we were looking to make mock schlock. We really were. We were looking to take the genre that we grew up loving. We loved Romero. We loved Herschel Gordon Lewis. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre, as you might.
Oh yes.
I love, and we just said, okay, we don't really have any money. We have a few friends that are actors, and we decided that we were going to try to make something that would make people laugh and scream at the same time, and it was really kind of, we knew it didn't have much of a chance of getting it going. We just decided, like, what the hell, we're going to make it, and it's just like, when it's ridiculous, we're going to make it really ridiculous. We're going to really lay on the cheese, like, we're going to triple the cheese, and then when we get to the goods, to the gore, we're really going to lay that on thick. And I think we succeeded in many.
How much money did you actually spend on the special effects?
Let's see, my partner Ed's bar mitzvah's money, it came to I think it was ended up being maybe 14 or 15,000, but 5 of that was legal fees. It was Ed's cousin, actually.
Well, I can understand what are legal fees. I mean, you're laying on triple layers of cheese, you're throwing on extra meat, you're giving America a big fat heart attack right there. And we love you for that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, we protect yourself from McDonald's.
Oh, of course. Oh, well, it's actually probably tasted better than most McDonald's fare. How does it feel, what has it been, 20 years now, 25 years now? How long ago was it?
Let's see, 87.
Oh, 87? All right. So 22, whatever.
When we say 87, I mean, we finished before that, but, kind of burned out.
As are we. But I mean, this film, people still know this film. Like I said, if they haven't seen it, people have at least heard of Redneck Zombies. Kind of like in the same way that people talk about the uncle that no one likes to babysit. I mean, how does it feel having, that kind of credit on you?
Well, if you can remember when Redneck Zombies first came out, there was an R-rated version, which some people know this and some people don't. And everybody wanted to see a movie called Redneck Zombies, but there was no blood in it. There were no zombies in it, and people really hated that. It made no sense. They cut out almost. What happened was Trema picked it up, and then at that time Trema wasn't distributing video, and Transworld Entertainment was distributing it. And Transworld Entertainment got real nervous about the gore because there was controversy at the time. Speaking of gore, Tipper Gore was complaining about this, and she started a movement, and Redneck Zombies had all the gore cut out with no regard to store what's going on.
Oh, to provide some historical context, Google it, assholes. Okay, go on.
Sorry, yeah. When the director's cut came out, people started to understand that maybe Redneck Zombies actually has some merits. And I run into people all the time, who they used to want to chase me down the street with a torch, and now they're kind of like, they're shaking hands. Hey, I really like that. This really influenced me. I made a movie, because I knew you guys could do it, and I really like the way, what you did with it, and I learned a lot of things from it. And I feel great about it. We just had a screening at the Flyway Film Festival at the International Zombie Summit.
Oh, wow.
And that went really, really well. And we packed the house, and people had never seen Redneck Zombies before came out of it. They were like, that was really good.
Did anybody sing along with the theme song?
No, the theme song. It's like, and there's these things in Redneck Zombies that are just, we're meaning to offend.
Of course,
and
you people wonder why we like him.
So we had there was a body, and I always left the body with the legs, woman, and guts, and Ferd, who's one of our main zombies. At that point, he was just a plain old redneck. This is a hillbilly redneck, sees the body and starts to unzip and goes, "Oh, at least I don't have to put a bag over her head this time." And when that happened in the theater, it was just this groan. Oh, and that was music to my ears. And after the groan, I kind of punctuated it with just like a big old laugh, because that is exactly the way it should be. It's just to horrify, to disgust. There's something to offend everyone in that movie.
And then after you offended everybody with that movie, you kind of fell off the face of the earth for a while there. The one thing that I got to ask you about, because I actually did do a little bit of research. We do occasionally do research, just not often. You were telling a story to somebody about David DeCoteau won $40 $40 a week or something like that. Please, I can't stand Mr. DeCoteau, so any dish you want to spill on him, go right ahead.
Well, it really wasn't much. I just went. I worked for Troma for a while, and.
And by the way, Troma's War, my favorite Troma film, period.
I'm in it many times.
Yeah, indeed. I love Troma's War. That thing is just so not funny. But anyway.
After I worked for Troma, I went out to try to get some work in California, and my Troma cred really didn't matter to many people out there. And at one point, I went to, I can't remember what the name of the production company was, but it was a little office full of posters. And Dave DeCoteau was there. And I sat down with him and an assistant, and we just kind of talked about my experience. And they were like, it was like, we could start that as a PA. I think he said like $20. It was like either $100 a week or $20 a day, or something. And it was, and believe me, I'm used to working for nothing.
Understood.
But it was just impossible. It was just, it was almost insulting. But it's just you kind of expect that douchebag.
No, I was gonna say, go ahead and take the insult. Have you seen his movies? You know what he does.
Yeah, I do.